Well, howdy doody, I'm back. You know what I'm gonna do? I need to cut the grass, but I want to fix a meal. So I'm kind of in a quandary here. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a meal. Then I'm gonna let it simmer while I cut grass and cool down. Then I know it's 7:30 tonight. I can eat a meal. So I think I can cook this in about 30 minutes. What are we doing? Chili. Chili is the what's for dinner tonight? Beef chili. So I got all my condiments here. Got my meat, and I got my salt because I'm going to salt the meat. I've got my butter, which I melt in a skillet, and then I chop up my nice Vidalia onions and let those kind of simmer and cook. And once that gets kind of all nice and really well cooked, I throw the meat in, and then I cook the meat really well. And then what I do is I drain the oils over here in my sink with a pan. I put a pan under it so it doesn't go into the septic system of oils. And then I throw the meat back into the pan. And then what I do is I add my sliced tomatoes, my red kidney beans, and my black beans. And I get those in and kind of start feeling out what makes sense. 2 cans, 1 can. And then I add my cumin, and I add my chili powder, and let it simmer more. And then I get my Heinz apple cider vinegar, and I don't put a lot. It's a real fine line there. It's too much or too little. So then I let this all cook in, ingredients cook in. And like I say, then I can pretty much just turn this off, keep the cover on it, keep the dogs out of the house. They don't try to get into this. And then that's going to kind of cool down a little bit, and it gets even more flavor. And I'll come back in, and I will have a nice meal with either my Tostitos or my scoops. And I'll put some sour cream. I forgot to get shredded cheese, but you know what I've noticed, when you just have a sour cream and chili, it doesn't feel as heavy when you put the cheese on there. So I did forget that. I can always tell the wife, she's going by the store coming home, she wants that. She can stop by and get that. But that's what's for dinner, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and start making that and share with you my process, and maybe it helps you make a nice meal of your chili. You may have your own recipe. That's my recipe. So follow me along, and you'll see a nice meal made right in front of your eyes.